Hello everyone, this is the Gen Z podcast. This is our first episode. Welcome all. Kindly like, subscribe, share, and on to our cast. Maybe just tell us something about yourselves. We can start over here.
I'm Michelle. I'm a student at Kabarak University.
I'm Diane, a student at Kabarak University, pursuing business and IT.
Wow.
I'm Dr. Olivia Nyamtai. In Kabarak University, pursuing clinical medicine.
Awesome. So on to our topic. We want to talk about situationships. I wanted just to get your view on that. So maybe each of you can just think about it. Maybe you can go in the comment section. Just tell us something about it. If you're in a situationship, you can talk to us. Just say a little bit about it. Now, maybe I can just ask you, Olivia. Is it okay to ask in a situationship, like, what are we?
Yeah, I need to know. But I feel like in the situationship, like most of the time, you don't really know, like, if the other one akona feelings, like mko tu, mnapimana tu. But I feel like at some point, if you prolong, you need to ask. Because some people, they tend to be loyal to one situationship. So utakuwa loyal hapo, invest.
Talk to me directly.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
So, so I feel like when you choose to invest in one situationship at a time, I feel like you should know. Like,
Yeah. Tell us something.
Yeah, she was talking to me directly. But in my view, I feel like in a situationship, since I'm a lady, I feel a man hafai kukufikisha to a point that he has to ask you what are we. You have to ask him what are we. Ukikufikisha that point, just what are we. Because mbona kufikisha to a point that you have to ask what are we.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my view.
Michelle, do you agree?
I agree with Diane. I feel like hata kufai kuuliza.
She seconds.
Like I feel like kuna point yenye unauliza kufai kwa hapo. I feel like maybe akona someone else ama like hata relationships. Usiulize acha tu like we walk away. Yeah.
Okay, then that takes me to the next question. Like, how long should a situationship last then, to avoid such things? Maybe Michelle, you can start with you. Like, how long should a situationship last so that you don't like feel like the point of what are we?
Okay, I feel like it depends. Isikuwe pia too long. So maybe isifike hata years.
You define long.
Years.
What's long to you?
Long to me kama like 8 months, maybe 8 months to 1 year.
Yeah.
Past almost close to 2 years. Isifika hapo like ikifika at that point when ni long inamaanisha hakuna anything to go forward. Actually, if a person wants to keep you at a like atakuwa territorial, so hakuna point like a prolonged relationship.
Yeah.
Not
What
really
you
know
want?
other people to have.
Olivia, you agree? 8 months?
No, 8 months is a long time.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. I feel like it's subjective. So it's relative. It's ni different too kwa kila mtu. Some people don't even go through that situationship stage. Like the guy anakumit and then he's like, you know what, me, I like you. Mnaingia dating. So I feel like if the man likes you, do not give room for other people to have you. So do not give room for. He will not be like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. What do you mean? What do you? So.
Diane, share your thoughts.
It's my opinion.
Yes.
My opinion. I feel like 3 months max.
3 months, okay.
Max.
Why?
Because before we get point a situationship, we shan't have friends. Okay. In the first month, we take 12 friends. We know each other as friends, and then some move to the next stage. Yeah, to the stage, get to know this person, talk to this person. He's now your person. Okay, Ajako, your person, but this is the only person that you're talking to at the moment. So someone that you see something more with. So in the second month, there's a talking stage, trying to go out, know what they like and what not. And now in the third month, that's when situationship comes in. Only for 31 days, I feel like it's enough for you throughout that period, 3 months, kujua kama you're ready to be with this person or not. So a situationship to me. In that whole process, inafaa kuwa tu.
Yeah, I think I agree. Probably if someone is keeping you more than 3 months, they're not sure about you. Yeah, they're still contemplating. They're probably like, maybe they're just with you because I want options or something of the sort.
So they're getting
If someone else comes,
Exactly.
maybe talk on edge,
They're just,
you know.
keeping the options open.
Yeah, okay. And that takes me to another question. So what are the rules of a situationship? Olivia,
Yes.
what do you think?
So I feel like every friendship, every relationship rather has its own rules and regulations depending on your beliefs, depending on how you were raised. Understand? So I feel like first of all, kwa rule ya kwanza kwa situationship, communication.
Communication.
So if you don't communicate, I'll not know who you are because in the period you're supposed to know each other. Yeah. So I would not know how you like your things done, how you like. This is the period where you're supposed to get acquainted to everything that you are as a person. So you're supposed to communicate. Ongea. Niambie kama kuna class the whole week you cannot meet.
Yeah, communication is crucial.
Communication.
Yeah. Diane, give us a rule.
Airing out your boundaries and being consistent.
Okay.
Because
Consistency.
I feel like if I'm in a situationship with someone, I have to be consistent and give him, him or her, give him I tell him my boundaries. Like, don't do this, don't do this, do this, stuff like that. Now, for situationship, I feel like if I don't put out or air out my boundaries to this guy, itafika point in it, maybe we will date, or not, but let's say maybe we date. He will break the rules, he'll break my boundaries, he'll cross the line, na nitachoka. So it's better for me in a situationship, just put out there your boundaries. Now become consistent with that person, because in a situationship it's just predating. You're showing me who you are when we date.
So can you tell us some of those boundaries maybe you'd like in a situationship? What are boundaries? Define boundaries.
Boundaries yangu ni like, don't come to my friends. Yeah. Don't come to my friends. Like, don't hit on them.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your
mouth.
But watch your mouth.
Be respectful. Communicate. Kama umepanga kunipeleka mahali or you are planning to meet me, tell me in advance. And if you are cancelling it, tell me mapema. Usiniambie time na kukall, I'm ready. Alafu oh, I'm so sorry. What do you mean?
Thank you.
What do you mean? Hey. And then putting God first, mother.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
We have to go to church together, even if we are in a situationship. I see you as my husband.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So just to mention a few.
Oh, okay. But then what do you think? Maybe Olivia and Michelle, you can share views on maybe hitting on someone maybe Diane was in a situationship in, or maybe an ex of your friend. Like, do you find that okay? Is it, how does it sit with you? Maybe Michelle, can start with you. What do you think? Is it okay?
No, it's not okay. I feel like as friends, I feel like you should know if I could hit on that person, it will hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I at any point, like achana nayo.
It's an unspoken rule.
Exactly. I feel like bygones are bygones, but my trash is my trash.
Yeah.
Don't go through my trash. You're my friend. You knew the rules, the things we did in that relationship. You knew everything about that relationship. How can you go and stab me in the back?
Wow.
Yeah.
Preach.
The fact that who person and then your friend, as in
The fact that that man can actually have the audacity
to your friend,
to come to my friend.
a good person.
Yeah, you're not a good person as a person.
Yeah.
In short, you are coming to me to get my friend.
Exactly. You didn't want me. You wanted
Wow.
my friend.
Not me.
Yeah.
Maybe Olivia can ask you as well. What are some of the boundaries you would like to have in a situationship?
For a situationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't go through my phone. That's shady. Shady. We are not dating. So my options are open. But anyway, I feel like privacy. Like keep it. Yeah, you know, it's not a secret, but it's private. You don't need to go you don't need to go around telling everyone that we are talking. Understand? Because maybe my husband is out there. Won't forget. But I feel like tukiwa kwa situationship and bado ujani claim sawa. I feel like kama ujani own pia mimi siwezi kuown. You get? Own me. Like by owning me you'll give me a title. Ukweli uongo. Yeah, you will not give other people the room to have me. So if you don't own me, don't go around telling people that we are together. Mpaka uniambie, Olivia, will you be my girlfriend? And then I will be like, sawa. And when I accept, showcase me. Yeah.
Interesting.
Advertise in fact,
Cement you.
Okay, maybe you can comment some of the boundaries that you have, maybe in a situationship, and just let us know what are some of the boundaries. On to another question I can ask you people. If you're in a situationship, are you allowed to see other people? Like, what do you think about that? Is it something ethical? Is it okay? How do you find it? Olivia seemed gassed up for this. Maybe you can start.
Okay, I feel like you should see other people. Okay, you see shout here? But
Okay.
yeah, you should see other people. Like, I feel like mtu hajapoa. Sawa. Na hata si kupoa, you're not dating. You know, hiyo ndo kitu. I feel like hizo expectations zinakam na situationships. Ndio huwa zinafanya watu wanakuwa so like angry and jealous when it comes to people having other options. You understand? But if you want me, make me know that you want me. You understand? I'm not saying you don't see other people, but make me a priority. Show me that I want, like, I'm keeping my options open, but it's, like I like you better. So I'm getting to know you better so that, we get to the next level. Yeah, but if you're not showing me, na bado unaongelesha watu wengine, then red flags.
Michelle, you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
So Michelle, you agree like we can see other people outside in a situationship?
I agree. I feel like don't commit yourself where you've not been committed.
Hallelujah.
Okay. You hear that, folks? Okay.
Yeah, unless someone propose, amekwambia like you're my girl, you're not his girl.
Yeah.
So you should be open, usiji limits.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Diane, I'd love
Kwa
to hear
maono
yours.
yangu, kwa maono yangu. Maono. Hiyo. Mimi peke yangu nimeumia, guys. Maono ni vision. In my vision.
To pay you maono.
In my vision. And in my opinion, both. I'm not visualizing how you guys are visualizing. But in my opinion, don't come at me. I feel like situationship ni progress ya kuingia dating. So it is my work for me to show you how loyal I am to you before we enter that relationship. Like, personally, in a situationship, on a personal level, I won't keep my options open. If it's you, it is you until we say it's off. Then when it's over, then that's when I will start having my options open. I can see other people, go on dates with other people. But if I've set my mind that I'm on a relationship with you and I want something more with you, then it's only you.
But then again, you see, are you not afraid of being in that situationship alone?
I'm not.
At the same time, that person may be interested in you, but they don't see you like that. Like maybe you're just fun to be around. Na maybe where you've gotten the wrong idea. Like having tunapanga na Mark. So that tuna chill. I'm like, and excuse me, Mark ananiangalianga. Then I'm like, in that situationship alone, I'm like texting him, hey, because I could reply because you're friends. You understand? Yeah. I called him, hey, because I could because you're friends. But then again, I'm loyal to Mark. But Mark is seeing other ladies.
Okay, let me twist the question. Let's say if one of you or both of you had confessed your feelings that you like each other in that situationship, but you're not really in a relationship yet. Does that change the equation? Are you still allowed to see other people outside?
Yeah, I feel like unless the person proposes, you're not yet dating.
Yeah.
So don't commit yourself.
Because I feel like when you confess feelings, you're not in a situationship, you're actually in a relationship. Because situationship ni ati like ni ile mnashuku wala ile yenye uko naona kama squeeze you get, but like the moment nimeshakwambia Mark, I have feelings, uniambia you have feelings, we're in a relationship.
Like, you know, maybe you can continue after me. You know, these guys, maybe they come from go. They've shown you interest. They want to pursue you with the intention of a romantic relationship. And from go, they're really on to you. And it's been like 2 weeks. They're really showing you how they have affection for you and all that. Like, and you're in such of a situation. So you clearly know this guy has feelings for you. So does that still...
But then again, you need to tell me. Because ni kama marriage proposal, you need to go down on your
It's
knee
okay,
and ask.
but you've not reached to that point. So are you allowed still to see other people?
Yeah, kama hujaniambia.
Yeah.
No, you know,
Even if it's clear to you.
because wasichana, sometimes you feel like you're overthinking. You still do. Like sometimes you feel like, I'm an overthink. Like labda, so we want you to put it plainly, put it on the table. Tell me, have feelings for you.
Men mnasikia? Dian.
Maono na maoni yangu.
I think we don't expect anything. Just because like a person and a presence zote haimaanishi that
Reduce expectations to zero.
Mimi nikiona ya kwanza.
Kwa ndani.
I'm into you. I'm into you.
Wow. So if you're in a situationship, what's the right time? Like, let's say I'm no longer interested in you. Is it just okay for me to leave the situationship without maybe coming saying, I no longer want this? Like, should I just move on? Should I just move out of the situationship? Like, what do you think? Diane, maybe you can share.
Okay. I feel it's different because each situationship is different. Yeah, Michelle yangu na yangu haiwezi kuwa same. So if you find that a situationship wasn't that serious, and then unaona ni kama I can't go on with this, I feel like it's okay kumghost kidogo. Really toxic, but kidogo. Aone two signs that mimi ni mtu wa action, so ukinionyesha I'll read the signs. But kama ilikuwa serious, like you guys were really serious about it, going out on dates, talking to each other, hanging out, and all that, compliments, kuambiana maneno ya uongo tamu. I feel like yeah, mambo serious, mabarua nini, you can tell that person. Like I feel like at this time you can't go on this because of 1, 2, 3. But if it wasn't that serious, you can at least show signs. But I feel like when you tell that person, it's a bit better. Yeah, it will save a lot.
Come to clean.
My husband, if you're out there, come to me direct.
Please come to me direct.
Okay, we are not the one. We are not the one right now. We can't work right now.
Akusho tu amwelekei mahali.
Niambie tu sahi.
Straight up.
I will wait. Nyororo.
Wow, okay. Michelle, what do you think about that? Like, is it okay just to leave a situationship without any notice?
I feel like in a depend. Kama like tumeka naye for long, we talk about feelings, everything. Tutakuja kukwambia like expect pia niambie ikwe an honest conversation. Like I feel ni mature.
Nyota.
Olivia, you agree?
Yeah, but like
And maybe tell us, how should we end it?
yeah. How should we end it?
Yeah, how do you... What's the proper way? Or rather, how would you do it?
Okay. I feel like venye Diana amesema actually second I concur. As in, I feel like kama ilikuwa serious, go ahead and ghost that Kamutu. But
Ilikuwa serious
kama ilikuwa serious, or shout at me. So kama haiko serious, like ghost that person. Labda that person was just texting you. No, lot of text that twice a week ati hi, what you doing? Ati umelala. Ati what do you mean? Sasa mtu amekaa 1 week aja kutext, alafu anakutext hiyo wiki nyingine consistency hivi. Alafu hiyo wiki nyingine ni kama mnaenda shift. Situationships zake zinaenda shift. But like mtu wako serious, someone who's taking you out and buy flowers, chocolate. Tell that person. Ama mmefika 2 points yenyewe. Like kaa tu relationship. Unajua hizi break up na huwezi kaa ati hapo kwa relationship ati na ngoja ajitoe. Mtajitoa. Lakini communicate.
Okay, interesting. I'm hearing a lot of communication. That's what I'm hearing in this thing. Communicate. Men communicate. So in this topic of situationship, is it even necessary to have, or rather move into a situationship? Why not just move from friends direct relationship? Like, is it something necessary? You have to be in situationships. Diane?
Yeah. Why? Sini preview ya kudate bana. Preview nionyeshe wewe ni nani before ni.
But at the same time,
so I thought that happens during dating.
Yeah. Because I feel like goal hapa ni marriage, si dating.
Exactly. Lakini so, bado tunafaa kuchezeana. Unajua vile ni tamu kwa situation. Akuambii anakuonyesha.
Basi unajua mko friends na Diana, hiyo ndio kitu utakuwa unafanya. Situationship is not a stage really, it's a transition. I feel like it's a transition. So
that's what you
2 or 3 years.
It never happened from friendship to talking stage to relationships. Relationships, yeah, man. Inaweza kosa kuhappen.
Yeah, inaweza kosa kwa.
Yangu jai kosa guys, jai kosa, come to me.
I feel like inaweza okay, like haiwezi kosa, but you can't call it a stage.
Yeah.
So it's all like it's like mnapitia hapo.
So si necessary.
It's not necessary.
Si ati ni must.
Si must, but ideally kila mtu at least alikuwa na that stage.
Okay. I think I agree. Actually, I think in most cases when it's from someone who was your friend, then maybe now moving into a situationship, then to a relationship. No. But if it's someone you've met for the first time, like you have a crush, she has a crush, and like things just click, I think it tends to move on faster into a relationship. You start going for dates and all. But if it's like friendship, you first move on. You're breaking the ice from friendship to something else. So I think, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Maybe
you can comment as well. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and share with your friends. So maybe I can also ask, like in a situationship, how do you deal with jealousy and insecurities? Like, how do you go about that? Maybe in a situationship, but your guy is kind of, you're seeing another girl also. Let's say a best friend. How do you deal with that? Is it something you'd be okay with? Is something that, I don't know. How do you find it?
I think from that point you have to protect yourself. The first thing, don't expect anything. Like, we can have expectations. Come how expect anything. It can happen. Like, in a way, we can mentally prepared.
Okay. Olivia?
I feel like jealousy is induced. If so to say. I feel like you wouldn't be jealous if someone didn't be jealous.
Okay.
So they might be doing it intentionally or they're not unintentionally. But I feel like your feelings, if they like you, your feelings should be in their mind. So, like they should consider how you feel. So, because at the same time, I can't come and see you where you work, for example, Mark.
Yeah.
I can't come and see you where you work. For example, you're in a situation. I can't come and see you where you're working. Nimekuja, spare time, sema nimetoka mali nimetoka. Spare time. Nimekuja, like maybe I needed to do some things, errands nini. Kasi wacha nipitie nione map. Nafika. Then like tunaongea tunapiga story. Then other women wanakuja, maybe your workmates, wanakuja anaanza kupigia story. Then unasahau I'm there. Mpaka niko tu nimekaa tu hivi kwa kiti. Niko tu na chat tu. Mpaka your colleagues are like, "Oh, tuko tumezuia customer."
Wow.
Yeah. So I feel like at some point you should consider how I feel, even if it's unintentional. Even if it's something you can't avoid.
And what of situations where you find maybe I'm not doing it intentionally? Maybe that's just how my, some personalities, the way they are going, maybe they have a best friend or they're close or something of the sort, but you also don't communicate. Like you're just there, maybe you expect me to read. Like, is it fair that to say that, yani uliona tu boy, anajifanya fishy tu ukajikata without communicating?
At the same time, Mackenzie can't communicate because you're not dating me. That's the problem. Juu sasa hapo tunakuwa like tuna reduce expectation lakini tunazi increase. Sasa nini expectations ziko lakini ufai kujua niko na expectations ziko kwa situation.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Maybe even if you're communicating, I think you can, but not directly.
Yeah.
I think you can throw hints. I think you can just show, like, don't. What I disagree with, you find people like wanayeka, they sweep it under the carpet and they store up things, then they end up unashanga tu, whoa, there's something wrong. I rather you show me kuna venye niliona, since that day kuna venye, it's like that thing got to you, like nionyeshe a sign or something, because I think that's what's killing a lot of relating with people. Yeah. Diane, what do you think about jealousy, insecurities? How do you deal with that? Yeah.
I feel like the moment in a situationship I start getting jealous, it will instantly tell me that I'm developing serious feelings for this person.
Wow.
And you do like this. When you're jealous, you do like this. You do like okay. On a serious note, I feel like communication is enough. Sometimes this guy wasn't intending to do that to you. It wasn't on his mind at all. So it is your work, that person when you feel jealous and insecure, tell him. Because men are not mind readers. Also in us ladies, we are not mind readers. Just go and tell this person when time may come down to when ukimwambia time umekasirika, it will bring a lot of, you tend to disrespect that person. Go to that person, tell him or her, I didn't like the way you did this and this, it made me feel this way, and kindly you can try avoid it for my sake.
But you feel like you're in a relationship.
Hata kama inakaa kama relationship, mbona uko na yeye basi na kitu? Progress.
There's a ship.
But hakuna entitlement.
The situationship.
There's no entitlement, yes. But this is the person you're supposed to date if it works out. But now, how will you date this person? As in, date aje kama kwa communicate about how you feel. Because if you can't open up to this guy that you're jealous about certain things, then for dating itakuwa tu bado hard. Like just as in hata ndo mkifika dating asikuwa anakuwa annoy na other things. Already mkiwa dating, he knows how to deal with you.
Then you find some situationships whereby as much as you're not in a relationship, the way mnaongea like nika tu mna date. You have all the name callings, yani mnatu nika mna like your husband and wife even. So I think in that situation you can really speak up. Maybe tu amjakuwa na the official, to make official.
Usijikazie sana ati
you're my fiancé.
How will he see me? No, just the way unaumia, just tell him, I don't like the way you talk to this lady, how you do this and this, and then you sit down, come into a conclusion and decide. This is how I'm going to deal with my friends of the other gender, and this is how you're going to deal with the friends of the other gender to avoid a lot of things.
You know, that's what I'm saying. When you do that, you're not in a situationship with that person. Because situationship pattern niwaambie.
Can you define it for us? Maybe
situationship.
Yeah.
Okay, like guys, see, nasemanga friendship, talking stage, situationship, dating. You know. So like kuna watu hawapiti kwa friendship because they're strangers. So it's like talking stage, situationship, dating. Ama talking stage, dating. Ama hata strangers dating. You understand? So hii yenye Diana anasema ya kucommunicate. Huyu ni mtu mwenye ashajua like you're serious.
I'm serious. Hata tukianza leo.
Wacha nikwambie Diana. Wewe uko serious lakini mtu hayuko serious.
It doesn't matter.
Ni kweli.
It doesn't matter. Give your all.
No, give people time because what you've gone through in previous relationships is not what that other person has gone through. Labda yeye alikuwa anatoka stage yenyewe haiku work out na maybe haikuenda vile alikuwa anadai, ama maybe yeye aligive his all una get in that relationship. Maybe alikuwa na communicate, akiona kitu wrong anasema nini ikatana out kukua messed up, you understand? So wewe umekuja na your fresh heart, hakuna mtu amekuheartbreak, unakuja unataka ucommunicate, to set boundaries,
but strong
set boundaries, unaona, uwekele nini, useme hivi ndo nadai, but that person sasa ataichukulia kama pressure instead of communication.
But
So
I feel like
munaingia kwa situationship juu mnataka kwenda pole. Kama mngekuwa mnataka kwenda haraka, mngeruka kwa hiyo relationship. Si ni kweli?
Lakini hata kama amekuja na shida zake, it is my work to show him that hata kama he gave his all in the other talking stage and it didn't work out, there are still other people like us.
Yeah.
Like him.
That's why you give it time. Because
alafu I feel mtu anaweza kuwa more than one situationship. Like unaweza dhani.
Oh, okay.
Niwe peke yako.
So you have like 3 situationships. And you know like say this is your boy mwenye mko na situationship with, you know ako na situationship with that girl and with that girl and you'll be okay with it.
Like how do we in most of the time how do we
Okay, find out.
Okay, like
But how do you act when you find out?
Unatoka huyu atajitetea. Mimi ninatoka kwa sababu
you can't fight your way.
No, except I can't
for our love.
Except I can't fight my way. Yeah, it depends on how much you show me that maybe I'm better than the other one. You understand? Like I understand you have to have options. In this world, huwezi kuja tu na useme ya Franco you're the one and the 40 shoes aitwe. So, like sisi sema hivyo, like itakuwa tu zile za like hebu tuone Franco hata tuone vile tutaenda, si ndio? Yani kwa Mark pia ni mpoa, but Mark hajui communicate. Franco anajua communicate, but hapendi kupelekana date. But Mark anapelekana date. You understand?
Wow.
So, huwezi ambia Mark ati nataka unipeleke date.
No, huwezi sema hivyo.
No, unaiweka vibaya.
Ama sema ati
No, you can say like I would love a guy who takes me out.
hapana, throw him suggestive. No, hiyo ni kwa suggest. No, you're just like
Communication.
Imagine Diana nipelekwa date jana. You like
No, hiyo itakuwa ni kama una compare. Inakuwa maboy. Just suggest that I'd really love us to go out sometime. Yeah.
Alafu like hiyo person kwa nasema mtu anaweza kuwa more than one situationship, ni situation like a person hataki kucommit. Sina happening.
Then run.
utajua Diana, most of the time utajua.
I don't know.
So basically you're saying like if there are other guys in the situationship, or rather the guy is seeing other girls, like you can't fight for your place, like hauwezi taka ku stand out. Maybe it's a two-way street in a situationship. You can say maybe unataka ni wewe, focus wewe and everything, but as much as you want to protect yourself, the guy also wants to protect himself. So like you don't feel you're in a place whereby you need to put even effort. Also wewe ndio like you stand out, or rather win over his heart if at all you're interested.
Okay. I feel like that's my weakness. Sasa, that is my weakness.
You can't fight.
Like fighting. Fighting.
Nakubali tu. Ni sawa tu.
Mimi see like seti naona ati mimi ndio prize ama nini.
Yeah.
But like nile sijui as na feel too weird. Na feel too kwanza nikiwa ati nikikutext morning. Okay, like morning too. I'm like utakuniongelesha hapo. Like na labda hata
So ungependa reply aje?
Hi, how's your beautiful morning?
Franco, what?
I know it's a hivyo, and that's something I need to work on as a person anyway. I feel like Diana ananiambianga hivyo, so I feel like Diana anaweza jibu swali better than anyone. The question.
So basically you can't make the first initiative, like kama hajai kuambia how's your beautiful morning, you'd never ask the guy. You sometimes maybe the guy maybe if you just do it, maybe inge save everything and you just continue the flow. Maybe pia anaweza learn, maybe ajui, maybe ajai funzo, maybe ajai kuwa exposed, maybe ajai date, or rather previous relationships zake, maybe I don't know, maybe alikuwa na someone, they were just blunt and vague, but maybe unataka a bit more affection, a bit more someone showing concern. Would you not like teach the guy by actually you doing it first?
Yeah,
Don't you think so?
I would do it like nitakwambia good morning day 1, ujibu yeah, it's okay. Day 2, good morning. Day 3, bruh, you need to, you know, as in ni text as in unataka wacha ngombe mapenzi, hakuna story ya kufunzwa hapa, si unanidai ai
Kwani ndio like period yenu hamungei katikati hadi morning?
ndio sasa wacha tukwambie kuna
No, that's
inamaanisha mko kwa
situationship. That's just something else. But I'm saying in terms of maybe you'd love shida si ati asemi morning. Shida ni maybe the way you want it to come. You want it to be romantic in some way or show some affection. But maybe ajui kuonyesha your affection. Na pia hujai muonyesha. That's my point. Don't you think it's fair maybe we muulize even the first time, good morning, how was your night? Don't you think he'd learn and the next day pia atakwambia good morning, how was your night?
okay, I've tried that for like 2 weeks to 1 week, 2 weeks. See, 2 weeks juicy. Siwambi lini, but yeah, I've never tried that. But it didn't work out. I just felt like I'm really like doing too much. And at the same time, pia maboy ampendangi them akiwa so in love, you know. Like mnataka kuchase kiasi.
Don't be desperate.
You know, yeah,
You need
I
turn
don't want to
off.
sound desperate. I keep on texting you.
But pia you guys
calling
overthink.
you.
Kuna vitu simple si ati mko desperate. I think kuna balance. I think kuna some people whereby they overdo in terms of desperation, maybe trying to ndo nimonyeshe, like they see I'm interested. But also kuna wenye they're like trying to play cool, nisikai desperate until they overdo, boy anadhani udema yuko interested, unaona, until you push the guy away. So I think there's a bit of a balance. So don't be desperate, but at the same time you need to be clear, you need to be, I don't know, you just need to do the balance. Don't you think so? Yeah. So basically, like, you could just tell us, like, could you like teach the guy maybe through your own action, maybe you taking the initiative, and if there are other competitions in, or rather other situationships, will that make you walk out, or rather would you fight, like you end up with the one you're looking at?
Stop it. Let me tell you. See hapo niwaambie sasa. You have to communicate. You have to communicate. And if una feel you don't want to communicate, show him by action.
Okay.
Trust you me, I've been there. In my past relationship, he wasn't someone when communicate. He wasn't a communicator at all. But through my work, he's now a communicator. I've built him. Sasa mkimwona jana barubaru. Now, if you feel communication is not working, show by action.
Okay.
If he's not texting you, you can be texting him in the morning. Trust you. As time goes by, he'll start texting you because of his masculinity. He'll be like, I have to be texting her. And you see him text, he'll take the initiative to text you like, how are you? How are you doing today? Ataanza tu communicate mwenyewe. If you feel like you need to get gifts and you can't tell him directly like, buy me gifts, buy him. Ask me, buy him.
See, but you know the courage,
Buy him.
the audacity.
It's the little things that matter. You don't have to buy everything. You know, buy a little song. If you find something kwa njia unatembea uko like, this is his favorite color,
Wow.
you buy him.
Wifey.
Yeah.
Proverbs
and then
31.
Niko Proverbs 39. Now, hapo kwa but yeah. If you find out that he's in another situationship.
Yeah.
I mean, that situationship because of something. Because I want something to confess. I'm not just there to pass time. So I will show you that I am the one for you.
Yeah.
I will show you that you're missing something. I'll show you that that other lady is nothing to do. It is me that you're supposed to have. Yeah.
Michelle, would you fight?
No, Miss Izzy fight.
Wow.
I said,
Okay, what fight? Are you fighting?
Okay,
Yeah, no, sir, it's okay.
It's
okay.
I feel like una fight. The next time like it's like insecurity. Amani. The next time I'm gonna someone else.
Yeah.
Utafikia the same. Nika unafuna fight every time.
Okay.
Unajua kuna wanamwana kweka in a very difficult position by the way. Unajua at least maybe kwa wewe kwa experiences umefanya, maybe you are lucky to find men who actually flow with what you're giving them.
The secret is to pray.
We pray. Diana, when you don't touch me, I pray.
Rabashanta.
God knows. God is my witness. I pray for my marriage every day. But what I'm saying is, sometimes you just attract the wrong people. You understand? So unapata these people are in a very difficult position.
Yeah.
When you try to put the effort kidogo, that man ana relax hapo. Nimepata. Nende kazi. Na ana fold arms vizuri sasa ndio anakaa.
Wow.
There's a little sleep, a little slumber. Enemy. So you're afraid that the enemy is still your man. But your man wants the enemy. So, unaona. So if you are lucky to find someone who is actually ready to receive whatever you're giving them, then you're actually in a good place. But men out here,
Wow.
But kuna wazuri wamebaki.
wako, but
Tuko.
wako.
Behind the camera, behind the scenes, wako nyuma.
So maybe I can ask lastly as we wind up. So in a situationship, like just in a nutshell of everything we've talked about, like what are basically your expectations? Like, do you expect, like, ungependa ikuwe aje? Maybe you can't tell the guy, but maybe you can communicate through this platform. Like, what do you expect in a situationship? Like, what should happen? Should you be going out on dates? Should there be flowers? Is it too much? Is physical touch allowed? Like, just give us something. Michelle, maybe you can tell us something.
Okay, I feel like tunasema inaenda na kuendelea na languages. And I feel like part of being in a talking stage or situationship is knowing each other.
Okay.
So I feel like at that point of knowing each other, talk about your love languages. Talk about what you like doing, what you like, love languages, that was okay. So I feel your point, the guy atajua. I feel like, if I'm dating a person, alafu nimemwambia like I like gifting, atataka to make happy. So atanibaya gift.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe you can just comment on everything that we've just talked about. What do you think about it? Do you think, how long should we be in a situationship? What are the rules to it? What are the boundaries? Maybe just share experiences. Are you in a situationship? Maybe you can just comment down below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share to your friends, and we wait for our next episode. I've been your host, Mackenzie. Yes, it's been good. It's been real. I'm your boy.
It's been authentic. Ciao.